freight train that can't be stopped. You know we're going straight through, gonna rise up, gonna come out on top. We know where we are going, the future's on our side. So get ready for the journey of your life. So get ready, we're ready. Are you ready? We're ready. Your time has come to shine. Don't let it pass you by. The future is more powerful than you've ever dreamed. The future is more relevance, more engagement than you've ever seen. The future is now. The future is here shining bright for all to see. You have access to it, so make it happen now. Right now. Everybody be watching what we do. We be the ones that always lead, then victory is where we're headed to. We know where we are going, the future's on our side. So get ready for the journey of your life. More powerful than you've ever dreamed. The future is more relevance, more engagement than you've ever seen. The future is now. The future is here shining bright for all to see. You have access to it, so make it happen now.
Hey everybody, we are so excited. We are here for our Bites and Brews. I know you guys are super hungry and we're fixing to share some fun recipes and fun tips to get you excited for the fall Halloween season. So you can see I'm already dressed up. You're going to see some of the other directors are dressed up, but you see Hocus Pocus. I need my cold brew to focus. How many of you guys had your watch parties for the Hocus Pocus premiere just this weekend? I know one of my hosts, I don't know if Sunny Brooks watching, but we just had a party last week. And I know Friday night, we were closing up her party and she said she was at a Hocus Pocus watch party. So tonight, I hope that you tag your friends in the comments, share this, some important information. Just let us know who invited you. If a consultant invited you, drop their name in the comments. You'll want to stay to the end because you have an opportunity to get something pretty sweet. So let's get started. You can see I've been working on my cold brew. Hey y'all, drop a line in the comments. I see, hey Crystal, hey Rhonda, hey Rachel, hey Kim. All right, so we're gonna get started. So let me just tell you, I love a good beverage, right? I really love my cold brew. You can see I've already brewed my 2 quarts of cold brew because y'all, if you didn't know, cold brew is an amazing way to drink coffee, especially if you have acid reflux. And so I'm gonna make some cold brew a little bit later, but first, we're gonna make some hot chocolate. And let me tell you, this hot chocolate is slap your mama good. And my mom's actually on here and I'm not gonna slap her, but it's really good. You can make it in a slow cooker. I'm gonna make it in our microwave pressure cooker. It is divine, y'all. So if you haven't seen our microwave pressure cooker, it's amazing. It's the safe way to cook in your microwave. So I'm gonna unlock it and I'm gonna share. I'm making a half batch tonight just because everybody's asleep. So it's just gonna be me drinking this. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add our milk. And so I'm going to share this recipe with you guys. I see y'all giving the funny emoji. The first thing I'm going to add, the whole dose asks for 6 cups of milk. We're going to do 3 cups. So I'm going to add this to the base of my pressure cooker. Y'all, this is really good. Like, I'm not a big hot chocolate drinker, but this is divine. And while it's making, we're going to go to a different kitchen. We've got a lot of fun recipes, guys, that we want to share with you. Okay, so we added our 3 cups of milk. I'm going to add about 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream. Y'all know that makes everything better, right? Hey, Judy. Hey, Christy. Hey, Lori. All right, so we have that. The next thing we're going to add is we're going to add about 1/2 can of pumpkin puree. And I've already got this measured out because I made some earlier. And y'all, how many of you guys love pumpkin spice? Drop it in the comments if you really love it. Because I'm going to tell you, I love the smell of pumpkin. It reminds me of fall and Christmas, but I don't really like to eat it. And so it's really funny. I made this for my children and they're like, Mom, we don't like pumpkin. I said, just try it. And they tried it and they were like, oh, Mom, this is really good. It doesn't taste like pumpkin. Tastes heavenly. Okay, so I did that half a can, and now I'm going to add half a can of condensed milk, sweetened condensed milk, because that makes everything better too, right? Yes. Hey, Tammy. Hey, I trust me. She just said, no pumpkin. Trust me, Tammy, you're going to want to try this. It is to die for. I'm not a pumpkin fan either. Hey, y'all, make sure that if you're a guest that you are telling us who invited you. All right, so what is next? So we have, we're going to add a half a tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice. You don't keep your spices in a Tupperware container to keep them airtight to keep those bugs out. It's heavenly. Okay, so we're going to add a half a tablespoon, and you actually can garnish it with the pumpkin pie spice as well. So I'm going to add that half a tablespoon. All right, and then the last thing, well, first we're going to mix it up really good so it doesn't clump. Get this off of this, and we'll get my spatula. Hey, Lori. Hey, Tammy. Guys, I'm going to use my Tupperware spatula. It's the best thing ever. The wire whisk. If you need one, you definitely need to get one. Hey, y'all. So you want to whisk it until it's not clumped up, and then you're going to want to use a high quality of white chocolate chips, the white chocolate. I have tried it with the generic brand. It just doesn't melt as well. So I want to encourage you on that. Now you can make your homemade whipped cream to go on top. That's always really good as well. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Teresa. All right. So I've got that mixed up, and I am going to add my chocolate chips. I have those somewhere. You can add these after. You can add these while. It melts really good. Okay, so I have those in there. I did about a half a bag. If you're doing a full batch, you could do the whole bag, but we're doing a half. So with your pressure cooker, you're going to want to make sure it is locked. So you line the arrows up, you move it, and then you lock it, okay? It has a pressure indicator here. We're going to stick it in the microwave. I'm going to put it, I have a 1,000-watt microwave. We're going to put it on about 15 minutes. So I'm going to stick that on. All right, so that's cooking for you guys. You saw I forgot my supper was still in the microwave. Anyway, so that's going to cook. It's going to be delicious. So I'm so excited. How many of you guys are ready for those events in the fall, right? We have the holidays coming up. And one thing that we do with two of my children have fall birthdays, and we have a hot chocolate bar. So I want to show you something that's pretty amazing. So in one of our new host gift specials, we have this adorable red, and I'm thinking red for Christmas, red for Heart Awareness Month. I'm thinking red for Ole Miss Rebels because we're a team of red. I mean, there's so many high school colors, and red's just a good color. I mean, I think about all the theme parties I've had through the years that red would go with. And so I can put my hot chocolate toppings in here. I can put my marshmallows. I can put my candy canes. I can put more chocolate morsels. All of this can go in the season serve, and it's part of one of our host gift specials that you can get exclusively with a $500 party in this exclusive color. So I'm really excited about that. So anyways, that's one thing that we can use. But another thing for our host this month, and I'm going to show you a little bit about it later, but there is an exclusive product just for you. It's a Wormy, and it will hold your hot chocolate. I'm going to pour mine in it. And also you can get one of our stainless steel Tupperware Eco water bottles. And I can tell you right now, I carried it this summer. It keeps things hot and cold. I carried it this summer when we went to Universal Studios, and it would keep our water cold all day long, just like a Yeti, probably better than a Yeti. So these are some exclusive host gifts that we have. So while my hot chocolate is making, I think I'm getting a little hungry. So we're going to kick it to Lynn's kitchen, and she's going to make us a snack. We're so excited.
Hey everybody! I am excited. I can't wait till the hot chocolate gets ready. I got to taste it today, and I don't even like pumpkin spice. It is the bomb.com. But we're gonna fix something really quick. It's kind of a fall recipe. You can do it with your family, your children, and it's easy and simple. All you do is you take 3/4 a cup of popcorn kernels. Now, I pop them. You can air pop them in the microwave. You can pop them on the stove. It doesn't matter as long as you pop them first. So I went ahead and popped them before I got out and save time. So, and this, if you want to use like microwave popcorn, I went ahead and measured it out. It was about 15 cups of cooked popcorn. So, guys, you see that I have put my popcorn that I cooked into my container. And you see, I've got it smells really good, just popcorn. I'm going to set that to the side. Now we're going to make some caramel to pour on it. And I'm going to take my 3-quart bottom of the stack cooker. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a cup of brown sugar and put that in my container. And you want our spatulas because it gets every bit. You're going to see here in just a minute. Got a cup of a half a cup of butter, and you'll notice that it's packed in there. So if I just started digging it out with a spoon, I wouldn't get half of it. But you'll notice that our spatulas are made to get every bit of it out. So, and then I have a 1/4 cup of light Halo syrup. And I'm gonna pour that in there, and again I'm gonna take my spatula and get every bit of it out. And then I'm just going to mix it real quickly, just briefly. And I'm going to cook it on high in the microwave for 2.5 minutes. And while that's cooking, let me put this in the microwave real quickly. Bear with me just a moment. Okay, thank you for waiting on me. Now, while that's cooking, it's not going to take but just a moment. We're going to put a popcorn in a giant canister set, guys. Is this not the neatest canister set? I love it. It's got so many ways you can use it. You could, if you keep a cake on the counter for the guys when they come home from work, you can use it as a cake cover. Now, I don't recommend you to use this in the cake paper because this is flimsy, but if you're like grandma and you keep a cake on the table, it will keep it nice and fresh. It's great for any of your flours, sugars, whatever you'd like to put in it. Nice. We're gonna our popcorn in it. We're gonna make our normal popcorn in it. So, while that's cooking, not going to take but 2.5 minutes. Remember, I had 3/4 cup of popcorn kernels that I cooked, and that was about 15 cups of cooked popcorn if you want to do microwave popcorn, which is perfectly fine. Then I took a cup of brown sugar, and I took a half a cup of butter, and a 1/4 cup of Halo syrup. Cooked it for 2.5 minutes. It's fixing to come out, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to drizzle it and just mix it real good with my spatula, put my top on it, shake it, and guys, it's going to be the bomb.com. Now, while that's cooking, let me tell you real quickly, we have our portion control spoon. These are great. Like, if you want to make popcorn balls this season, you'll notice that's just the right size. You can mix up your popcorn with your syrup and all your ingredients, and you can just scoop it out and put it on a silicone bag, and that keeps it from, making a mess on your counter or wherever. So, what's so great about this, it comes with 3 different sizes. This pop right out. If this is too big, you don't want this size. There's a little button on the back. I can't do it with one hand, but it just comes right out. But anyway, all right, let me get this out of the microwave. It's on like 5 seconds, so let me walk over here real quickly. Okay. Now, what I love about our stack cooking, if you're not familiar with it, there's so many uses for this, but it's great for cooking in the microwave because you'll notice these handles are not even hot. You stir this up real quickly, make sure it's good and stirred. But you'll see it's really hot in there with the handles on. So all I'm going to do, I don't know if you guys can see it, just caramel. It's just melted sugar and the syrup and the butter. So I'm just going to drizzle this over the popcorn. It's really simple. This is going to be so good. I'm so excited. I can't wait to eat it. And I'm supposed to be on a diet. So, anyway, that's really the basics. You see how easy that is? And I'm just going to stir it just a little bit right here just to kind of get it all mixed up. And now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to put my seal on it. And when I put my seal on it, I'm just going to do a little shaking. Shake. Oh, I'm excited. I can't wait to eat it. And guys, you know, let me taste one neat bite. It's not quite cool. It's good. But you know what? I'm hungry for something else. So let's see what else we got cooking tonight.
Oh my stars. So we have some hot chocolate that's still brewing in the microwave, right? And we have some caramel corn. Guys, she did caramel corn in just a few minutes. How many of you guys would like your own homemade caramel corn? And she showed you guys that large canister. Holy cow. We have not had that in a long while. And guys, you can get it for as low as $10. And you'll have to stick on later to find out how, or you can purchase it $24. Now, I tell you, I'm really excited, but I'm still hungry. Like, watching all this is making me even hungrier. And I've heard that Rosie the Riveter has joined us. So without further ado, let's go to Rosie's kitchen.
Hey everybody, surprise! Okay, so tonight I am going to be making some Muddy Buddy chow. And I'm going to start out by using our stack cooker, which comes as a 5-piece set. It has a 3/4 quart lid. It has a colander. It has 1 3/4 quart base, and then it has the 3-quart base. But we're going to use the 1 3/4 quart base for tonight. So I'm only going to make half of this recipe because it makes a lot. And there's just me and Bobby here. So I didn't want to make more than what we could eat because honestly, we really don't need to eat it. So, all right. So I'm going to start out with the chocolate chips. The recipe actually calls for 1.5 cups, but we're going to do 3/4 of a cup of chocolate chips. I just did plain old regular chocolate chips. You can use whatever you like. And then the recipe calls for 1/2 cup of peanut butter, creamy peanut butter. Whatever your favorite brand is just fine, as long as it's creamy. And I'm, again, just using 1/4 of a cup, but the recipe does call for 1/2 of a cup. And then you're just going to mix that up. We're going to pop it in the microwave for 30 seconds. While that's cooking, I am going to show you, we're going to throw together some more stuff. I'm going to get everything ready to mix this up. And we're going to be using our ultimate mixing bowl set that happens to be on sale this month for $50. That is such a great deal. Comes with all 3 seals. Comes with, I'm going to tell you about this little gem here in just a little while. It's an extra piece that comes with it. But our bowl set, it's a 40 cup mixing bowl, a 25 cup mixing bowl, and a 14 cup mixing bowl, which we will be using all 3 of. So let me move some of this around here. I do have everything pre-measured to make it easier. Now our recipe calls for 8 cups of rice checks. I'm going to be using 4. You can get whatever brand you want. But it is the rice checks. Then we're going to grab our chocolate and peanut butter mixture out of the microwave. We're going to mix that up real good until it's mixed, till it's real smooth. I just love the stack cooker and how quick we can do this. I can remember the day when I used to make homemade candy. Had to make it on the stove. I'm sure none of y'all probably ever had to do that, but we had to make it on the stove, and it took so long to make it, but it was so good. And now we can just melt it in 30 seconds. Okay, all mixed. So we're going to pour this in over our corn checks. I don't know about y'all, but I love some chocolate. I love how our mixing spoons gets in every little corner to get out all of the ingredients. Okay, so then we're just gonna mix this up really good. Get all your checks covered in our mixture. And then we're going to get this ready. Did y'all notice how well our measuring cups just sit on the counter? You don't have to worry about them tipping over. Our measuring spoons do that too. I love that because I like to pre-measure all of my ingredients before I get started. Okay, so then we're going to put, it calls for a cup of brownie, 3/4 of a cup of brownie mix, which we're going to put in this one. And then it also calls for 3/4 of a cup of powdered sugar, which we're going to put in that bowl. Okay, so now that we have this all mixed up, we're going to take half of this and put in our powdered sugar. This is such a quick dessert to fix, and it's great for these parties coming up, or even just for the kiddos, the grandkids when they come. They were just here this weekend. Mine were. Okay, and then we're going to put our seal on. And we're just going to shake it. Turn it, shake it really good until it's good and covered with powdered sugar. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing with the chocolate brownie mix. We're going to put the remaining Chex Mix over into the bowl, and we're going to shake it until it's covered in chocolate. Once you get this shook up really good, we're going to be using our silicone baking mat that happens to be on sale this month. It has the little rims on the side, so you don't have to worry about it pouring out onto your counter. Y'all, oh, can you smell that? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. We're on camera, aren't we? You can't smell it. I can smell it, and it smells so good. So we're going to take this half and just spread it out. Got a little extra brownie mix in there. That's okay. Just makes it taste even better. And then you're going to take your Chex covered in powdered sugar. Now this is still wet. It hasn't dried yet. And then we're going to take Reese's Pieces. It calls for 2 cups, but I'm not even going to measure. I'll be honest. I would probably put about a cup. I'm just going to sprinkle some over on it. Just kind of guesstimate. I'm sure I'm sure y'all don't ever do that, but you know, I do it all the time. Okay. And then we're going to take our famous candy corn. We're going to put about a cup of that on here. The recipe calls for 2 cups if you do the full recipe. But y'all see how much this makes, so you gauge for yourself if you're going to want to do the full recipe or not. And then this is really all you do, and then you can take it and put it in little baggies to hand out. You can serve it up in a dish, mix it up really good. But you're just going to leave it and let it sit there and dry, and we're done. How quick was that for a mid-evening snack?
Oh, that looks so yum, Lisa. Or Rosie the Riveter. Thank you so much for sharing with us. But I thought you had a container you were going to show.
Oh, yeah, I was. I'm glad you reminded me of that.
Something to keep all these goodies in. You have to have a way to store them.
Yes, and I also wanted to tell you about this special seal that you're going to be getting with this bowl set, this 3-piece bowl set that you're going to be getting this month for $50. You get this extra seal. It's got a hole in it, and I know you're probably wondering, what in the world would you do with a seal on a bowl and it's got a hole in it? Well, so often when we're baking, we don't put all of our ingredients in at the beginning. We just add it. So instead of having to take all of that out and mess up another bowl, you can use the Get It All set, which actually has your juicer. It comes with the zester and it comes with the egg separator. And these all fit right down in the middle of that hole. And it just makes it easier to get your extra ingredients in there. So that's what that's for. You don't have to use it if you don't want to, but it's there if you do. Then once this is done, I'm going to be putting it in our round container. Now this month you got 2 choices on the round container. You can get the mystery round container for $15. Now that just means you're going to get this container, the clear, but the seal could be any color. Mine happens to be white, but if you choose the red, it costs a little bit more. But we're going to be using the white one. These are great for cookies. You can carry a pie in this and cover it up, and it's liquid tight, airtight. We're going to be putting this over into here once it dries, and it'll keep it fresh for much longer, just sitting on the counter.
Thank you so much, Lisa, for coming and sharing with us that good information. So, guys, I'm like really hungry, right? We've got some caramel corn, some Muddy Buddies, and my pumpkin spice hot chocolate is done. So I'm going to pour it in my Wormy, and I'm actually going to test this out. I'm wondering how long it can stay warm. So this is about a 3-cup capacity. So when I'm going to use this, I'm so excited. So when I'm going on the road and I want my pumpkin spice, I'm so excited I have it. And guys, it's divine. It reminds me of a pumpkin cheesecake with a little less pumpkin. And when you're serving this, you can, if you want to garnish it with a little pumpkin spice, you can. So I'm really excited, y'all. But I think we have something else to share, and we're going to go to another kitchen. So if you're loving this event, make sure you drop us some comments and let us know that you're here. Don't forget, if you're a guest of somebody, you're letting us know that they invited you. And drop us a line and just tell us you're here. So we're fixing to go to Kathy's kitchen. So Kathy, take it away. All right, Kathy, you are muted, and it will not let me unmute you, so you're going to have to unmute. In the top right corner, are you there?
Yes.
Yay! Okay, I'm going off screen, and you take it away.
Okay. I have my Halloween witch's hat. I couldn't find mine, so I have it on my display. And I am loving this new kids set. And you know, if you've been to Walmart, you will notice that you can shop for Halloween, get your Thanksgiving turkey, And then you can go right on over to the Christmas aisle and get some Christmas presents. So it's not too soon to Christmas shop. But right now we are making some Play-Doh that we can give out to the kids this Halloween instead of candy. And let me move this over. We have some containers that will keep it fresh for them to play. And I love the little snack cups, and those are great. They come in a collection of 4 snack cups and 4 little Tupper minis. And the cool thing about this is, for Halloween, you know, if it's your grandkids, you might give them a snack cup. But if it's just the neighbor kids, you might want to give them a little Tupper mini. So you can buy those ahead of time, and those are great for Halloween treats. And I was going to confirm my recipe for you. It calls for 4 ingredients to make your Play-Doh. And I'm really disappointed because this is supposed to be kind of a reddish color Kool-Aid. So what you do is you add a cup of flour, a half a cup of salt, and 3 tablespoons of baby oil. So that's 4 ingredients plus a package of Kool-Aid, And so this is great to use. But these are not the best colors. So these are a little light, but I would have gotten an orange or something kind of a neon-y. But you just mix it all up. And isn't this little kid set adorable? Right now we have this little kid set, so you can do some Witch's Brew Play-Doh and give out to the kids this Halloween. And you just mix that up. It's not as colorful as I wanted it, so be sure to get that really orange Kool-Aid instead of these crazy blue cherry ones, okay? Because I thought they were going to be really red or something, you know, like blood red craziness. But these are great to put in your thing. So we use this little kid set is on sale right now, and it's super excited because it comes with our little 1 cup measuring pitcher, and it has the rolling pin, and it has the pastry sheet. Well, no, the spatula, excuse me, the Tupperware bowl, and seal. So these are great, and we're just going to mix this up. It may take me a minute to get it all mixed up, and then we're going to actually make our little Halloween treats and put a little piece of paper in there for your little treats, and we can actually give you a sheet where you can put 4 on a page, and then that way you can have Halloween Play-Doh that mom's not going to have cavities, okay? So mom's not going to be worried about cavities. But it's not too soon to Christmas shop, and if you've seen here lately, we have a lot of beautiful holiday well, we got a ton of things on sale. You can see them all in my background. But we have this is one of my favorite things, which is the classic basic kitchen set, and it retails for $26, and it's on sale for $19. So every little girl and boy need one of these during the holidays, because we'll go straight to Thanksgiving cookies and then right on over to holiday Christmas cookies. So from Play-Doh for Halloween to turkey cookies to Christmas cookies, and that'll be a great combination that those mothers will love you for, because they're not going to have to worry about cavities, right? And we do have some other Christmas ideas. I have my little Christmas up here because, you know, everywhere you go, you see Halloween in one dial and Christmas in the next. So this is these are for our protein shakes, and they're actually on sale as well. It's really cool because you buy the quick shake container and you get the small little blender. Oh, I can't even remember what it's called. Anyway, the all-in-one shaker goes right along with what Lisa showed you, the all-in-one set. And so these are interchangeable. So this is the all-in-one shaker. You get it absolutely free when you purchase the quick shake container, which is pretty awesome. And hey, they're in Christmas color, so you'll be ready for Christmas. And with those cookies that you're going to be making during the holidays, you are going to want this new and improved decorating bag. It's got a new tip that we haven't had before, and it does come with 4 different tips. And so those are great for having mommy and me cookie exchanges and all kinds of fun things during the holidays, along with we have our wonderful spaghetti dispensers. You get 2 for the price of 1, pretty much 2 for $15. And these are great for doing sand art, and these are great for gift giving, because not only you're giving them a gift of Tupperware, but you're also giving them a spaghetti dispenser that they can use later in their kitchen. So this is always a fun thing to do. We have some of our Crystal Wave items on sale right now, and our soup mugs make a great gift for the holidays. You can make that hot chocolate mix and put it in their soup mug, and then they can use it as they need hot chocolate. It's a little different from what Brooke made tonight, but we have all kinds of wonderful ideas to help you with your holiday gift giving. We have some of our vintage items on sale. We have some of our pink items for the breast cancer awareness, and those things are awesome. So we've got lots of wonderful things for the holidays, including Halloween. So I have my little Halloween lanterns. You can't see them all here lit up. It's kind of hard to see, but we love our children, and we love to do fun activities with them during the holidays. And this little kid set is the most awesome thing that you could ever give a boy or a girl during this holiday season, because this will be memories that they'll be making all through the season, from Halloween to Thanksgiving and to Christmas. So I love our little kid set. So Brooke,
I think that was so great. Thank you so much, Kathy, for sharing that with us. I just love all these ideas. So even though it's getting in the fall holiday season and we're getting into the Halloween spirit, right? You see, I'm brewing my cold brew over here. You can still think about these fun recipes that we just shared with you. You also can think about gift giving, because who really wants a debt-filled Christmas? Go ahead and start this Christmas shopping now. But the coolest thing about any of the products that you saw tonight, guys, you can come in and host a Tupperware party and get some free products. How would you like to give free stuff for Christmas? I mean, you can, right now we have double host rewards up to the $1,000 level, and or it starts at the $1,000 level, and you can get a $400 shopping spree. Think about all the gifts you could buy for $400. But we also have 12 weeks to Christmas. What if you'd want to come in and make a little extra side cash, right? Brew up some cash before Christmas. You have an opportunity to make whatever kind of cash you want before Christmas, and it only takes $15. We want to really thank you for coming to our event tonight. There will be a link posted at 9 p.m. Be sure to fill that out if you were a guest that was on to get into our door prize drawing. If you are a rep that was on, make sure that your guests comment below, because we're going to be doing those door prizes tomorrow. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you guys later. Bye, y'all.